Alright, now that we've had an opportunity to stand back and look at a finished product here, I just want to make a couple changes to our JPEG image here. So let's go ahead and close this out and we'll go back to our map. I notice that my orientation is off. So in order to fix that, what we do is go over to View, down to Reset, and then hit Tilt and Compass. And what that does is it brings your orientation back up to north, and it changes the tilt back to a true two-dimensional map view. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that there's a Pueblo watershed land use map, and I think I'd like to overlay that on top of here. And now remember that this isn't a normal geographic information system, and so sometimes you have to do little workarounds in order to make the map that you want using a free version of this of Google Earth, this visualization software here. So let's go find that land use map. So I'll pull up my browser and type in Pueblo watershed. Go to images, and then right here it looks like land use map. Yep. So I'll go ahead and right click on that, save image, and let's save that file. Okay, now in order to add this to our map, I'm going to go ahead and go to add an image overlay. We'll call it land use map. Let's find it, open. Okay, and so you can see my land use map here now in the background. What I'm going to do is change the opaqueness here until it looks good. So somewhere around 50% looks good to me. And then you can see that the boundaries of the image aren't exact with the boundaries of the watershed. Well, that's because we need to tell it where to go. It doesn't know, so we're giving it a geographic location now. So I'm going to stretch it out here, and this is going to take a couple shots to get it right. Come down over here. Alright, and let's see how we're looking on the other side. Yeah, it's off a little bit. Okay, we're not looking for perfection here, but obviously the better you get, or the closer you get, the better. So I think that looks good here. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And then now I have a title on it now because I added this land use map on it called Pueblo Watershed. And let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more or get my extents looking a little bit more appropriate. No, it's not going to work for me. So I'm just going to go with what I had right here. And you know, as I said, since you're exporting this to an image file or a JPEG, you can always put this into another program and edit it. So you can do things like get rid of these credits, and you know, there's just a lot of credits here, which is fine because basically what we're doing is taking data from other organizations and then just kind of melding them all together to produce what we want. So ethically, it's a good idea just to go ahead and keep those. So I think what I'll do next is just go ahead and call it done, and I'm going to go up to File, I'm going to Save, and I'm going to save My Places. And what that's going to do is just save everything that's over here in the My Places for the next time that you open it up. But let's go ahead and get a new file going here, our new image. So Save Image, and then I'm going to call it Pueblo Historic Land Use. Okay, and let's check it out. So here's our map, and I don't know, I think that looks pretty good. So I think we'll just go with this now, and the next step would be to go and determine where all of these actual historic sites are. Maybe I need to go out and see them in person, or I need to go back into my Google Earth file here and individually go and write down each of these addresses or the geographic coordinates. Or maybe there's another way that I can do it by potentially bringing this file into another type of software and being able to view all that attribute information. So that would be an ideal situation, and I think we'll talk about that in the future. Alright, well thank you, and I hope this helps you out next time you use Google Earth.